Yes. You're the only one. 30 states.
So he jumped up, pulled it down, ripped it down, and we let go and started shouting aggressor at him while he was ripping up the banner.
And he was putting his hands into the wind holes and ripping the banner apart. He ripped the banner into several pieces and then just threw it on the ground and walked across the crosswalk again to the other side of the corner.
There was no debate beforehand. He didn't address us beforehand. He comes across, he just does what he's going to do with no debate. You know, where is the tolerance there? Where is the intellectual process? If you disagree with something, you know, you address it with the person. We're just standing on the street with a banner, you know, affirming what God's marriage is, and, you know, he disagrees, so he just attacks us. Is that how tolerance works?
And he came up to me and said, "Are you going to give me that sign, or am I going to have to rip it out of your hands?"
This is a beer bottle that was thrown at a TFP volunteer from oncoming traffic.
It's a beer bottle. They threw it out of the car.
Wait a minute,
Yes, sir.
The effect of
No,
a
it's
beer
a different
bottle
one.
getting thrown out of a car by a pro-homosexual.
Hit me right here in the head.
I saw the big lump on his head. It was pretty big. It looked like it hurt.
So there was about 7 of us, and we were competing in Warwick Mall. We were getting good support, a lot of honks. A few things thrown at us. One of them was the car. They threw a water bottle and, you know, went away screaming. About 10 minutes later, we saw the car come back and pull into the Dunkin' Donuts. So we were sort of prepared to what was about to happen.
Hey!
Then they started attacking the cameraman. So at that point, we saw that this is not going to be a friendly confrontation.
You people think you are? Yeah, take that picture. What are you gonna do?
Hey, call that one.
What the way it's supposed to, huh?
Hey, I am.
As soon as they started attacking and started tearing the banners away from us, I went forward to try to help the cameraman because he was in the middle of all of this attack.
That's what it's gay people?
The cameraman actually went away with welts in the back of his head. So as soon as I approached, one of the women started spraying me in the face with mace.
Get away from us. Get away from us.
It's illegal, yeah.
Call the police.
Go ahead, call police.
Call the police. Attacked by a homosexual here at the corner of volunteer.
When the police finally found them, their first defense was that they went there to have a friendly conversation with us, a friendly discussion. But it was clear from the video that as soon as they crossed the street, the first thing out of their mouth was,
Hey!
What I, of course, immediately heard was our people yelling, aggression, aggression. So by the time I was able to make it to the median, the assailants had already left, but the signs of the attack were quite visible. So poor Rex and I can remember who else got hit by the pepper spray. Their faces were red, their eyes were bloodshot, stinging. You could tell they had difficulty seeing. We're doing a campaign in Augusta, Maine, and in the afternoon, rush. And though I was a bit distant from a few of the others, a few of my colleagues did witness a Toyota truck jumping the curb and would have hit me if I had not moved out of the way.
These people wearing masks, covering their face, came up and stood in front of our banner. They were screaming all sorts of blasphemies, trying to provoke us, and one thing they screamed was, "God is dead. God is dead."
God is dead! That's what Nick said. God is dead! God is dead!
We proceeded to pray the rosary.
Blessed art thou,
their response to us praying the rosary was just one blasphemy after another.
I've been doing campaigns for the TFP for decades, and the most variety of issues. I have never seen more egregious examples of intolerance than the reactions of homosexual activists on these campaigns. When a person has to resort to violence, it looks like it's because they've lost the spoken debate, the debate of the word. And that was pretty clear to all of us, that they did not like the reaction we were arousing in the public. And so they wanted to try to do their best to stop it, and the only resort they had was violence.
Tradition, family, property. America, America, America.
In over 31 states, Americans have said, no, we don't want marriage to change.
That means that the majority of Americans don't want same-sex marriage.
This issue is attacking us, our beliefs, and we should stand up for what is right in a peaceful and legal manner, but we have to do this. This is our future.
We know what marriage is. We know how God intended it to be, and we don't want counterfeits. I think more Americans need to wake up and see that the type of tolerance that the homosexual movement preaches is just a big lie.
The reason we're being attacked is because those people see that we're effective and they don't like the message that we're giving out. And so then they try and silence us.
It doesn't deter us. It doesn't stop us.
It really shows how important and how really necessary this fight for traditional marriage really is. More than ever, we're going to go to more cities, more states, more college campuses to defend traditional marriage.
Well, we know God's law. We're there to defend His law.
The more the homosexual movement attacks traditional marriage, the more we'll be ready to defend it. If you think that we're going to give up because of some petty attack, well, you're wrong. We're never going to give up.
We'll never give up. We're not going to give up.
We're not going to give up. We're ready to go at a moment's notice. We're there.
We're not going to give up.
Will CNN and MSNBC run this footage? Probably not. So please share it with your friends. God bless you.